So, stop giving me bikinis. I ain't showing my tatas. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more of our Ark misadventures here on the island. And I'm just kind of working on crafting things and like making various things that we need. Cool, we do have enough local chili. Fantastic. And I'm thinking, you know, we do have to go out and gather up some more resources to make some new things, such as like some more vaults, some more air conditioners, some more refrigerators, and obviously, please move, Mr. Overraptor, thank you very much. And obviously some more structures too for up top here where we're... That... Stegosaurus is breaking it down sexual style. What the fuck am I saying? Yeah, we have to get some more structures, some more everything, kind of. And I'm thinking, you know, we could just go out and grind it out like normal people. But what if we gambled? So I figured, why don't we do some stuff over on Club Ark and see if we can potentially win us some good prizes, whether it be saddles, random gear, and other things in that matter, such as, like, I know we can win a Rhino-Natha. That would be fucking so good to win. Thank you, Sauerkraut. So, yeah, guys, I figured, why don't we do a little bit of both? A little bit of building, a little bit of gambling, you know, all the fun stuff. So, yeah, why don't we head on over to Club Ark and mess around with this stuff? Oh, no, I lost my outfit. So, welcome to Club Ark, and I love the fact that they made it so it's just like a modded map for single player, so we actually still can use it in single player, which is a ton of fun. It is a little lifeless, though. You can't interact with these NPCs, unfortunately. Those dodos are, like, so fast, though. They kind of scare me. But, yeah, so this game is... Oh, no, they took my cowboy, my outlaw outfit. But welcome to Club Ark. I love that Wildcard made it essentially a mod map for single player, so we still can make use of it. It is unfortunate we can't really interact with the NPCs. They kind of just wander around. I'm not sure why there's dodos. I can dig it, though. I love Mr. Jerboa. Hello, Mr. Jerboa. We have to get a Jerboa eventually at some point. But yeah, so we can go into this bounty hunting, bounty hunter section here and do up some, please let me in, thank you, some mini games here for some rewards that are exclusive to this, such as, there's one exclusive right now for Bob's Tall Tale, which we still don't have. I do plan on picking it up here soon. I just kind of want to wait till after bills, you know, it is $30. So there's that, but there's also these ones, a lasso minigame and a wackadoodle minigame. We'll do both. We'll do a little bit of, like, recording of both, but we'll probably try and grind out a bunch of resources. Not resources, these Club Ark tokens, which we then can take over yonder and spend either down the various alleyways, where there's, as you can see here, different things, like we can get a haircut, we can change our wardrobe, we can scrap materials that we don't like. On this side, I pointed this out actually to someone during a live stream, because he was talking about how it'd be cool if we could buy dinosaurs, and there actually looks like they're planning on adding that option. As you can see here, there's dinosaurs, but it's crossed out. If we go all the way down here, there's just boxes, you know, just vibing out here. Like, they're planning on making more spaces here. I think it would be really cool for them to do, but I can see why they haven't done it yet if they're planning that. Like, since you can just come over here at, like, level 1 when you start fresh on a server, imagine coming over here, grinding for hours, and then getting a giga. It would just be so silly. As well as a saloon where you can gamble for saddles, which I've also been doing quite a bit, because you can get some really good stuff. Obviously, you can win, like, tech. I think people have really been talking that up, which this is, like, one of the current ways to get tech. I think you can get, like, better than primitive, potentially. But you can get saddles for everything, which is, like, really good. The main ones I would love to see is... Where is it? I would love a Ceratosaurus saddle and a I keep talking about it. I want a Gigantoraptor saddle. God damn it. We will get one at some fucking point here. I swear to God. Ironically, I was actually really upset one of the other nights when I was doing some gambling on here, because we got the Ascendant Quetzal platform saddle twice. I'm like, it could have been such better things. Why? But we did actually win a Rhino-Natha saddle, so if we ever get one, we're looking pretty good there. You can also gamble for armor, which is really cool, and something we might do to try and win some, like, better, like, ghillie or desert cloth for heading over on the Scorched Earth right now, because we don't have super great stuff. I have one really good pair of ghillie pants, and that's kind of about it. And what's the other side? I think it's just weapons, where you can win... Oh, nope, it's supplies, where you can gamble for supplies, which we might do, because the chance of winning some really good ones would be cool. Like, it's all based on the star value of how rare the stuff is, but preserving salt would be really cool for us to get, or obviously organic polymer, gas, oil, silica pearls, Angler gel would be really cool since we don't have the torches. And the torches... Actually, yeah, the torches of S Plus that infinitely burn anymore. We now can use angler gel and make blue lights, which we might do today, because I actually have some angler gel. I don't remember where I got. I think I got it from a death worm, actually. And, you know, like biotoxin. A lot of really good things that you can get. I really like Club Ark, actually. Like, I wish there was more mini games to play, but I like the features of the game. Like, the fact that it's like you can just do that stuff, pay 1,000 for that, or you can do things like this, where it's like you can stack boxes and try and win prizes, you know, or just gamble. And it's like, it's not overtly broken, but there's still reasons to do it, even late game, it feels like. Oh, there's the weapon one. The weapon one's down there, and that's also where you duel, which we can't do duels because we're single player. So, yeah, why don't we get started on trying to win up some rewards here, and then we will head on over and do some gambling. So, I'm very curious if the lasso game is still bugged. The last time I was trying to do this, we completed it 2 or 3 times to test it, and we never got the points for it. So, here's to hoping today it's not busted. I'm actually going to brighten up a little bit so it's a little easier for me to spot the sheep, so I'm sorry if it ends up being a little bright for everybody. But yeah, so our goal right now is to just take our horse around. All these like lights there are sheep spawning in, and we're going to try and lasso as many of the sheep as we can until we have 5, and then drop them off at all these buildings over here. Though it's not just that easy, because there's going to be like, you can kind of actually see one like clipping through my horse there. There's going to be some red sheep that come after us, and if we lasso them, we lose all of the sheep that we currently have in our inventory. Does it count as being in our inventory? I'm not really sure. Also, they can kill the horse. I feel like... Ow! I feel like we should have hit that sheep, but that's just me. There is some... I have noticed a handful of issues with this, actually, where sometimes I'll just, like, go to lasso things, and I hit a sheep behind me, which is beyond frustrating when it's, like, right now, where we have 4 sheep, and it's just like, nope, you're gonna grab one of those red ones from behind you and lose all of them. Fuck you. We're actually making really good time. This is actually one of the best runs of this I've had, in all honesty. And the difficulty just kind of, like, slowly scales up. Like, I think yep, there, see, that's what I was talking about. Like, we just kind of randomly clipped a sheep behind us, which is frustrating when that happens. But I believe for Alpha, you have to get 400 points, and you only have about 5 minutes to do it all. Like, despite the timer up top saying 15 minutes, you actually go on the time remaining, which I've learned the hard way, and I wish, like, the Dodo one that we'll do after this, it refreshed with each successive, like, drop-off of sheep. It would be kind of nice, but I feel like they would have to shorten the timer then for that. You know what I mean? Like, maybe 1 or 2 minutes to wrangle all the sheep. Which, with how buggy it can be, is not always the best option, because I've had times where it's like 2 minutes for one round and then fucking 10 seconds for the next. So, let's see. I am fucking terrible with this lasso. Gosh darn. It's just funny, because the lasso is like such an underused feature of the actual Equus. Like, to my knowledge, I haven't tested it out a lot, but I know you can use it to, like, drag some, oh, that was a hell of a shot by me. Good job, me. You're doing great. Give me you. You can use it to pick up and essentially drag creatures, even unconscious ones, of a certain drag weight with you behind your Equus, which can be really good to haul creatures that you knock out in, like, bad spots away. But it's also, like... I don't know, I just never have seen anyone actively use it, including myself. I thought I hit the red sheep there, I'm gonna be honest. One of the cool things that you actually can do is, since you only, like, get penalized for hitting the red sheep if you have other sheep, is you can actually, like, stop and lasso a bunch of them and kind of, like, try and get them off your tail after you, like, drop off sheep. Oh god, there's so many of them. Which would be, like, really cool to do to kind of, like, help give yourself a little bit of breathing room from all the sheep, because eventually they do pile up, as you see by all the white sheep. There's and honestly almost an equal amount of red ones behind us at this point. That was a terrible shot. Oh, that sheep has juke boots. Why, sheep? Why do you hate my lasso so? Ah! Red. There we go. Alright, where's... Behind us? Yes. Come on, this should be the last one. Please give me my points this time. Victory! Oh, and... it doesn't look like it is. Potentially, I don't know. Hey, there we go. Yeah, no, it didn't give us our points. You see, we still are at, we're at 0. Despite it saying that we won 1,000. Also, I've got my outlaw outfit again. Fantastic. Well, that sucks, because I do like the sheep one a little bit more than Wackadodo. I find Wackadodo kind of boring after a while. But this one I can do on Alpha. It's a little harder. I'm hoping I can actually make it interesting while we, try and do this. So this one is a little different. So, essentially, it's like you're playing Whack-A-Mole with explosive dodos. With a harpoon launcher instead of a mallet. Which I would prefer a mallet. As you see, it spawns in just normal dodos that will run after you. And then there's ones that pop in and out of the ground. Okay, I'm not sure where that harpoon went. Oh god. And they just chase after you. And there's also snails that you can shoot for health, which is really nice. This one is like super good though for like point wise. Like if you can consistently do the alpha of this, it gives you like almost 5 rounds on the 1,000-point gambling systems. So that's for like saddles and armor and stuff, which I feel like a lot of people late game are going to be doing. Obviously the best one to do would be the train one, because I think that gives like 8,000 if you can manage to do it on alpha. Though I've heard that's like extraordinarily difficult to do. But I feel like this is quite generous with your time. Like, we've got like 3 minutes to get 2,000 points, which is just shoot 20 dodos. Which we have a machine gun of a harpoon launcher. It's more just like trying not to die. Oh, please shoot. Thank you. Ah! Oh, God. So the snails also do give you points. It's only like 20 points per one, though. It's not like anything crazy. But it is nice to shoot because they give you a big burst of healing, which we need now. Oh my god, my health. I have a hard time doing this one and actually, like, talking. Because it's like, a lot of times I feel like I need to focus because I have the aim of a spoiled potato. Oh, ah! And the dodos just like to pop out of nowhere at you. Damn you, snails! Got it. There we go. When in doubt, just spam the trigger. So after you reach your point count, this happens where it spawns in a boss dodo, which I would recommend turning to make sure you see it come out of the ground, because a lot of times I've had it where it will just like come out, but it'll be invisible because I didn't see it pop out of the ground. And he will now chase us, and we get these dodos that are upside down in the spots that we can pick up and throw. Now, there's other ways you can damage the boss here. You actually can't use the harpoon launcher to damage him, but you can shoot the chasing dodos back into him and get him to explode that way. It's a lot more difficult to do than this. I would strongly suggest just using, oh god, the grounded dodos like this. Though, as you saw there, the dodos can kind of block your shots, which is never really what you want. It's not fun. Hopefully we can get a handful here more. Hello? Please give me bomb. Hold on. I can't say that. They'll put me on a list somewhere. I love that they're just upside down. Oh god. But you do have to be very careful with this section, just because there are no snails that spawn, so you are kind of capped at the health pool that you've got, which is why I was trying so hard to grab a snail in that last section before we progressed on. Please. We're actually getting really low time-wise, which I don't think I've really had happen. Oh god! It really had happened before with this. I might put myself in a corner, but you know what? We go for it. It should be one more dodo bomb. If we can get one? Hello? Oh god. Where are my bombs? Por favor? I really... Do we just turn around and try and shoot one into him? Oh, I see one. At least the marker. Don't you do it. Don't you disappear on me. Eh? Okay, there we go. Whew. So, as you see, he'll disappear after a bit, and then we just go back to how it was with a cavalcade of explosions, which is always fun to listen to. But, alright, let's go about the process of getting another 2,000 points, and then go for boss fight round 2. Let's say we're just breezing through this round, which is gonna mean I'm gonna, like, blow myself up here somehow. There we go. Which, also I should mention, like, I would suggest maybe having a macro for running. Like, I'm just holding down shift, which I know my computer is, not my computer, my keyboard is screaming in pain at. It's just like, why, father? Why are you doing this to me? That's because I don't like you, bitch. that's kind of mean. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Keyboard. But it makes it a lot easier for both the horse one where you lasso the sheep, and obviously this one, because we're spending so much time just trying to run from the dodos. Which, oh god, pathing is like super important with this, because it's like so easy to just accidentally get cornered by dodos just randomly spawning in front of you. Which I've had, most of the times I lose, that's what happens, is like a dodo will spawn in front of me, stop my run, and then I just get caught by all the ones tailing me, which is, oh, so frustrating on Alpha. Especially when you get, like, really close to finishing it. Like, if it were to happen now, that would be tragic. Where is an explosive child? Sorry, the child with the big boom boom in his I don't fucking know the words I'm saying anymore. I'm also kind of curious because I've apparently heard that the devs said they got inspiration for Club Ark from a series by Ross Clark, Monarchy, which is a really good watch, by the way, for people who like shenanigans, frankly. Okay, there he goes. So we have 3 rounds, by the way, for Alpha, for the Dodo boss. Oh god, I should focus on what I'm doing. It's one for Gamma, 2 for Beta, 3 for Alpha. So, you know, just for people who are curious as to that. But, give my brain 1 second to, like, process things. I'm wondering how much of an inspiration, potentially Primal Fear, that's the one, had for this in specific, because there was a special kind of Dodo you could get that was just like the Kamikaze Dodo, which looked kind of similar. It just had, like, a helmet on instead. And just, like, I wonder if that's what gave them the idea of, like, what if we had Dodos that popped out of the ground and exploded? Because I don't think this was, like, something in regular Ark, unless I'm mistaken. Let's just grab that in case we're low, or get low. Which, that would be... Honestly, I would love for that to be, like, a thing. I love when, they take inspiration from mods for different things and, like, incorporate them into the main game itself. Like, all the stuff from Structures Plus that's in the main game now. Oh, no. Okay, phew. I thought we were cooked there for a second. Alright, here we go, last round. Hopefully we got this. This one, the actual timer does make sense. As you see, we are 6 minutes left overall. Like, if we had the time run a little bit shorter for different things, we probably would be, like, a lot closer on, like, running out. Well, I'm excited for them to potentially add in some other games, too. Like, they have said that with each story map, they want to add in some more stuff. So hopefully they actually keep supporting this, because it would be a ton of fun to revisit and do like some other ones, because that's my biggest beef right now. It's like grinding out points is so frustratingly boring sometimes, especially with the lasso game not working right now. I kind of have just this if I want to go for stuff, which is fine. I don't inherently dislike this, but it's also, oh Jesus, not the most engaging for multiple run-throughs. Oh god, we actually took some damage there. I should probably just focus on trying to do this. Oh, see, that one just spawned in front of me. He's trying to break my ankles. I need to be faster with the aiming too. That's also like part of the problem. Like, I'm slowing down a little bit too much to like aim at my shots instead of just like yeeting and hoping for the best. Which we are... Oh gosh. We're kind of like not doing... Oh god, the lag, man. Kind of not in a great spot, because we're not getting a whole lot of like explosive dodos to throw. Or they're like spawning like in bad spots. Like that one is like so far away from us, but hopefully... Hello, friend. Hold the explosive child. There we go, we did it! Yeah. Now, I don't know if they can still kill you once this happens, so I'm just going to keep moving, just in case. Because I don't trust it. And there we go, once it loads. Special reward! Look at all of those points. 4,000, wow. And let's head over to the casino and can show off the gambling wheel itself. So there's a bunch of different wheels too, where if you don't know what you want, you can just spend. These smaller ones are 500 points per spin. And they each have a bit of a few different things, like you can get like cooked rewards and chibis, extra points, you can get poop. I fucking hate that you can get poop. I hate it so much. And then these big wheels are 750, which they're all pretty good, but this one is definitely like the biggest one. Well, that and probably this one, like getting 500 black pearls would be huge for people like trying to get tech. Whereas this one, we can win a Ranionatha, which would be crazy. Though another bug I've noticed is this section of the wheel, the armor one, I just haven't ever been able to like actually get to give me anything. Every time I get it, I get like nothing. It's kind of silly and frustrating. Oh, I thought for a second we might have been getting the Ranionatha. Ooh, a chainsaw. That's super. It's a terrible chainsaw, but a chainsaw is a chainsaw. I don't have to make that. Do we go again or do we go for a saddle? Ooh, that's a tough one. I say we go for this again. And then maybe we go for a saddle. Because we can always grind up, like, some of the bad ones. Aw. I will win that. Oh! Big win. Look at that. Do we spin it back in? Do we invest? You know what they say. 60% of gamblers, 90% of gamblers are about to win their big streak right before they stop. Oh my, I thought we got it for a second. Wait, did I even get anything? Oh, I froze. Hold on. There it is, we got a Santa hat. Oh, I should also make the mention too, for other people who are potentially doing this in single player. Don't have anything in your obelisk when you upload, when you start doing Club Ark stuff, because it will delete it on you. Actually, let's go do the brick game too. I want to show that off, because I actually haven't done the brick game yet. So how much is this to play? 500? Perfect. So if I remember right, this one's like Tetris, right? Essentially. And we just want to stack the bricks as best as we can. Though from what I understand, eventually it gets, yeah, it's getting really fast. Shit. Oh, bug repellent! That's actually not the worst thing. I definitely would have preferred to have landed on, like, weapons, though. That will actually be really helpful, because we didn't end up getting a bee in the last episode, so having this to collect more is always super nice. Plus, we could also get a Packy Rhino. I do love me a Packy Rhino, even though they're kind of useless. I wish they were better. It makes me sad that they're not better. Alright, let's gamble. How much do we want to sink into a saddle? Let's see what we get. I also love that. Oh, it's a beaver saddle. Too bad we're not really using our beaver anymore. Let's send it once more. And so we'll probably break down some of this stuff, I imagine. Gigantoraptor? No, you bitch! Got excited for a second. But let's go scrap that. Actually, let's spin the casino wheel once more. I will win this Ranionatha, I swear to God. God, I want it so badly, even though it's so terrible. I swear, don't you give me the poop. Okay. Oh, it's a pretty crappy pistol. But yeah, so any of these rewards that you don't want, you can bring back over here to scrap, because you actually can't grind them up at the, at a normal grinder. So that is a touch unfortunate, but I also understand. So let's grind this up. That's actually a decent Ichthyosaurus saddle, but I have a really good blueprint back home. I wish I could grind the Santa hat, because I don't really want it. Oh, and we got 2 big rewards, too, from that. Nice. As you see, it ranges from, like, 1 to 200 that you can get back for scrapping things. So does that put us at 650? Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to do, guys, I might do another round or 2 of the Dodo game, and then we will do a bit more gambling. I'll probably try and record the gambling in case we get anything, like, actually good. So, yeah, everybody. Special reward. Fecal matter. Wow. It's even small poop. Why? Fuck! So, stop giving me bikinis! I ain't showing my tatas. Oh, I actually wanted that one. Oh, wow. It's like, it's a single local chili. Okay, never mind. I didn't want that one. Oh, I mean, I'll take 5. No! No! Damn you! I swear to God, if you give me another fucking cosmetic, thank you. That's somehow worse. Fuck you. Are you trying to tell me I need a shower? We did it! We got it! Alright, well, let's head back onto our main arc and collect all of our rewards, because, like, the Rhino Naphtha is, like, the big one, but we got a lot of good stuff, honestly. Chainsaw, this Deodon saddle is good. Megatherium saddle is also super good. The only thing that's, like, mildly annoying is I have to come over to either an obelisk or a tech transmitter to actually collect rewards from Club Ark, because single player. But, oh, beautiful child. I can't believe that one. I'm still so excited. I do want to say, because it might have seemed like it was a pretty quick thing, that it was not. I've done so many rounds of that one that it's, like, so boring. I kind of want, like, I might take the Ugly Noglin. But I stand by my statement. My tatas are not available to be seen, but apparently I have to take these out anyway, so. Alright, well, let's head on home. Oh gosh, and raise up the little baby. I like how this went from, like, hey, let's gamble for, like, random rewards to let's raise a Rhino Naphtha. You know, I don't know if it's, like, a new toy syndrome or if it's, like, an ASA thing, but, like, man, do I seem to just prefer, like, exploring on foot now. Like, I kind of was just, like, doing it in the last video just cuz, but now I'm just like, yeah, I'd rather just, like, run to the obelisk with the Gigantoraptor than, like, actually fly there with the Argentavis. I feel like it's a little bit faster, too. You know, I gotta do something about this Bronto here. He's, like, level 125, though, so he's, like, actually a problem. I can't just, like, run up and fight him. Well, I could, but I can't do it easily, I guess is the right word. But let's get our little baby out in our little pen out here. Excuse me, Mr. Oviraptors. Bada boom. And let's take a look at you. Because I'm very curious as to how you came out, like, look-wise. You are fucking ugly. You want cooked meat jerky. Okay, I have that. I have actually a plethora of that. I am curious as to how his point count is. Because I can't, like, see that with a cryopod. Where is all my jerky? Did I actually, like, move it into a refrigerator like a good person? I did. What a fucking idiot. An absolute buffoon. Putting my stuff away. Shit ain't me. But I'm curious as to... Oh, wait, 0%? What? Oh! Oh, you're automatically fully imprinted. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's huge. Wow, okay, so these are the base stats that we're looking at. That weight alone is, like, so good. The stamina is definitely going to need some work. But he's basically, like, health-wise on par with my Argentavis, which is really good. He just doesn't hit as hard. So what do we name you? What do we name you, small child? Oh, that's the wrong thing. I meant to backspace. You are kind of gross. At least... Can you get out of here? Look at you. You don't even have a... Oh, there's your pupil. Okay. Goodbye, friend. I think we name you Bungus. It's kind of what I'm drawing, but, I also kind of am like, you are green, so I can kind of, like, see olive being a name. I am just feeling Bungus. I don't know why. There we go. Our little baby Rhino Naphtha. So excited. I can't believe we finally won one. Oh my god, I played so much of the Dodo game, I don't even want to play anymore. Might be a bit before I go back to Club Ark. But, alright, well, let's get our Rhino Naphtha all raised up. And in the meantime, I'm going to work on, like, doing stuff. We'll probably, like, use him, actually, for our resource run. Come to think of it, that might just be, like, cool to do. I do actually, I think I talked about it already, but I do have a saddle for him already. It's either in here... It's in here, yeah. We won a saddle for him, too. Look at that. Perfect. It's like poetry. But yeah, let's get him all raised up, and actually, what we can do, because the cryopod and the cryo chamber timers function on different cooldowns, we can potentially just pick him up and take a look at your base stats of juvenile Bungus. And Bungus has... Yeah, he did get bad stamina. 17 points into stamina, 17 into melee. He got 30 food. Don't you worry. He's got us covered in the food department. But the weight's good at least. 23, 22 on the health. So at least he got, like, good in those areas. Those are, like, some big ones that are important to get good in. But, alright. I guess now I'm just gonna get to work on, like, grinding stuff. So, yeah. Alright, guys. It is a good bit later, and we've gotten the upper part of our house all done. I think this is probably going to be a good spot to look to call things. So let me show you around here quick, and then we'll take out Bungus, because Bungus is also all grown up. So as I was talking about, we built that second layer, and we did a lot of trim. I really like the fact that you can kind of like lay pillars on their side now, and kind of do this trim in combo with the railings. I kind of had wanted to do doorways, like we did on the house on ASE, to kind of act as like ramparts, but I feel like they're too high now, so it wouldn't look as good. So we just went with this instead. We tried to set up like a mortar and pestle to kind of look like a plate almost, and we have the little chair here so we can look out over our little pond. Well, I guess that's more like a lake, isn't it? And yeah, so inside the house, though, we moved all of our gear up top here. So we've got like all of our saddles in here. We've got all of our armor in here. I think this is all like weapons, and then this is the different ammos that we have made / collected at this point. And we moved the generators up top so they have like a better range to kind of encompass the whole house. Unfortunately, we did have to get a second one. Thankfully, I had some. I can't remember if I got them from gambling or if I happened to pull them from like Scorched Earth or something, like a random drop. We got this from a random drop, which has been cool. I do need to fill it up with some more wood. And we have another table here. I really want to put a war map on the table. I think that could have looked good to have, so it could be like we could sit here and like plan where to go with our artifacts while looking at the fireplace. But alas, you still can't do that. We did make a second cryo fridge, so we can put all of our creatures up in here, as well as we have our Direwolf Cinnamon. We condensed all the stats together, and this one ended up with a melee mutation, if I remember right, which is really good. This wolf has... Oh, that's a lot of spoiled meat on you. Jesus Christ, Cinnamon. It's been really good. It's a very strong wolf. I'm very happy with that. And then we have this fridge up here for narcotics and our canteens and basically our things that we're going to need. And then we moved all of our egg creatures up top here, so we can just pop over here, check the Oviraptor. As you see, he's just picking up some eggs, and it's just great. We actually have quite a bit of kibble, as you guys might have saw, particularly regular kibble right now, because I've been working on mutations. So, you know, it's still good. That's going to get us all of our resource creatures, as well as most smaller creatures. It won't go for direwolves, but it can go for, like, terror birds and saber-tooths, things like that, so I'm fine with that. We also still have a decent amount of both of the other ones, so that works out in my favor. In my mind. Also, we did end up setting up the torches with the angler gel. I think I talked about that. It looks different too, which is really cool, and it just kind of has a different light, so definitely going to have to get more torches and get more angler gel, but we're going to have to go into the ocean for that one. See, we set up one down here for the stairway down. I really like the stairway. I think it came out really nice. I need to make one more pillar. There's the war map that I was talking about as well. So we have that. I did make a canvas. I have to look into it a little bit more. If we can put, like, photos on the canvases, I know there's a way to do that. I have to look into how to do that. That could be really cool, because we could have, like, potentially even photos of our old friends. Like, we could have a photo of Jormungandr and Notorious P.I.G. up on the walls. But yeah, and is there anything else major that we did? Oh, the biggest ones were we made more air conditioners. As you can see there, we have 6 now, which is great. We can hatch anything. And we made a bunch more refrigerators, which has also been great. So I figured let's take Bungus out, and I think that will wrap up the video here. So unfortunately, though, I've noticed that Bungus's wings sometimes cause issues on the mainlands, where his wings, like, flap almost too fast, and it messes with my frame rate. As you see, he does have a very rapid flap pattern there, but I still love my child. The biggest thing I'm having a hard time getting used to is on ASE, this is Stegosaurus. To pick up things, you use the middle mouse button, but on ASA, that's like a ping now, and it's like left control and click, which is like super awkward, super weird for me. But as you see, we can pick up like some really big things, like the Argentavis, I think, capped out at, like, Ankylosaurs and Doedicurus, whereas with the Rhiniothnatha, we can actually carry basically everything. I think the exceptions are, like, the big sauropods. The big sauropods and Gigas and Cardantosaurs. Anything up to 600 drag weight we can carry, so that includes Acros, Spinosaurs, Therizins, which I did find the 130 Therizin. I probably should go try and grab that. Also, I can't tell if that's a yellow or a green. If it's a yellow, I want it. If it's a green, I don't care. It's a tough fuck. The blue that was here also spoiled. Also, if we had it in our inventory, you can turn sap into resin, and it gives you, like, other options, like you can shoot things, yeah, or, like, put armor on. You also have, like, a ton. I don't, this thing is, like, so good. I can't believe that they added it as a prize, and that we got it, because it's also, like, submersible. Look at this, we can swim. It's so silly. Can I grab stuff? I can't grab stuff underwater, though. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is that? And it's just a Bronto tail. So, yeah, I'm really happy with that. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much we're going to actually get to make use of Bungus right now, because he's already crashed my computer once with his wings. And honestly, he is faster. And he's definitely a lot better at, like, I'm gonna try and go for. You can see how much we're, like, getting the stutters, though. But he definitely is faster than the Argentavis, and if we're just getting metal, it makes it better, but if we're getting anything else, the Argentavis is better, because the Argentavis gets a 50% weight reduction on crystal and obsidian, whereas Bungus does not. Bungus just has, like, fucking fat carry weight, though. Like, it's great. I just, like, because he already had such high base stats and everything, with the exception of stamina, I just murdered some children and just gave him experience that way. Please be something good. You know what? That's actually, I'm glad we came over for that. That's, like, super good. Bungus, why have you abandoned me? Bungus, my child. Is this because I didn't actually birth you? You bitch. Oh, hello. Also, we made a bunch of paint for things, too, which has been really cool. Like, I love the fact that they changed paints so that instead of sitting in your main inventory, they now sit in the cosmetics. So it's, like, super easy to, like, oh, I didn't even realize these are different boots. I don't know if I have the right paints for this. What is this? No. Okay, we're gonna have to make some more paints. There's so many more different colors, and I know for certain people that's gonna drive them nuts because they can actually see the colors. I can't. They're just, hello. They're just, it's like, oh, this is like a mildly different color of blue for me. But yeah, everybody, I think that's going to wrap this one up. I'm super happy with the Radionatha. I love the amount. It did take us quite a bit, but I think it was worth it. Unfortunately, though, I was realizing while we were building that we are going to probably have to gamble some more on Club Ark for resources, because I do want to actually build other bases on maps, unlike because we weren't able to on ASD because of how I did the server. Since it's just single player, we actually can keep our houses. And yeah, we should probably build a base over on Scorched, which means we have to make adobe, which is very, very difficult. It's not difficult, it's more annoying. That's the word. It's because we have to get clay, and then you have to make clay and like a mortar and pestle. So we can either do that, or we can gamble for some clay, which is, I think it's a decent option, in all honesty. And now I have to also figure out what I'm going to do with all of this, this Palmer. Could probably make some more cryopods. That probably wouldn't be the worst thing. Honestly, having a bunch of them would probably be a good idea. Oh, that's right. You were on follow, aren't you, Bungus? So yeah, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed this video. There we go. Those are the right words. And I hope to catch you all. Bungus, where are you going? In the next one. Bungus, get back here. You're ruining the intro, the outro, even. But yeah, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. Let's land here. And until then, peace!